Uma joins us live with more on today's scavenger hunt.
Yeah, good morning, guys. There is a citywide scavenger hunt that's taking place right now throughout Modesto. Yolanda's behind this whole thing. Modesto Rocks is the organization. And so beginning at 9 o'clock, they started delivering a number of clues to help participants find an undisclosed location. I'm not saying the name.
Please don't.
And they've been releasing these clues every 15 minutes. And so the first clues went out. What kind of clues have gone out so far?
Well, the first clue is designed to lead them to the area of Modesto where the establishment is located.
Okay.
So they don't necessarily have to be running around town, but if they do need to have their thinking caps on because there are little clues that are hidden within the clues. So.
Okay, and I think one of the clues was that the city is broken into quadrants, right?
Yes, Modesto Police Department has broken our city down into 4 different quadrants. There's northwest, northeast, southwest, southeast.
Okay.
So it's within one of those quadrants, and it's obviously on the clue. So
okay,
the first one went out already.
Okay, got
Second
it.
two.
Okay, so there's people out there running around trying to find this location.
Right,
okay. Okay. So what I love about this is that, well, first of all, let's go back a little bit. Tell me about the history of Modesto Rocks and how this all came together, the scavenger hunt.
Okay. Well, I learned about the phenomena of people painting rocks and abandoning their artwork in the community while I was attending a funeral of Dorothea Blaylock, a friend of mine who passed away. And her family member told me about it, and that her city, Bolivar Rocks, she has a project called Bolivar Rocks. And so I came home and she was describing to me the fun that the families have getting out together, creating art, abandoning their artwork within the community and posting the pictures to Facebook and how fun it was. So I came home and I researched and I found that Modesto didn't have a project like this. So I went ahead and I launched it, and it's become quite a community of really giving and talented people that otherwise wouldn't have a forum to share their talents or perform these random acts of kindness that are going on. Yeah, the group has actually come together in multiple different ways. We have helped somebody who has been homeless rehouse, and we've helped somebody who had suffered a death. The group just comes together and they paint special artwork for them to help them through their grieving moments. I mean, so it goes beyond just the painting of the art and the abandoning of the artwork. So.
Okay, we should probably explain why we are at the McHenry Mansion this morning. Okay. You've given the participants who are taking part in this a number of tasks that they had to complete in order to qualify.
Yes. There were 20 tasks that they had to complete, and one of them was to take a picture in front of the historical building here in Modesto that displays artwork made of human hair. So you really have to have some knowledge of this city in order to, figure that one out. But we had a group of Girl Scouts who happened to have toured the mansion and had learned about the unusual artwork. So they were the ones who were able to get that picture.
Okay, and we also have some pictures that we had taken from the Modesto Rocks page. And so some of the tasks also include things like hug a veteran, thank a volunteer, pose with a firefighter and thank them, pay a random stranger a compliment, and then take a picture in front of a restaurant that appeared on the Food Network. Right. So a number of them. I've got a participant here. Anastasia has taken a look at some of the clues. How are we doing? Any ideas?
Kind of.
Kind of, okay. Well, don't give it away. But I mean, are they tough to figure out?
Definitely. For me, at least.
And I love, too, that you actually completed quite a few of those 20 tasks. Is that difficult to do?
No, just Google. And my daughter back here who's drinking her juice.
I know. We've seen her in a number of pictures. Well, this is so fun. We're going to follow this whole ordeal throughout the morning. And so coming up in the next hour, we're going to see where some of the participants like Anastasia end up. We'll send it back to you in the studio.
Thank you. All right. Sounds fun. After 2 successful free little libraries,